joining us right here on the KnowZone. This is a place where we have a lot of fun as we learn. I am Janet.
And I am Marara.
And I am Charlie. Now, we are so glad that you watching us at home are able to join us because we have a lot of fun lined up today.
Yes, we do, and we hope that you have your pen and paper ready to write down the buzzwords, cool words, and so much more.
And we have a lot of wordplay with Teacher Pendo, and of course, we will get creative on Creative Zone.
Wow, now with all of that lined up, please make sure that you don't move. But we're going to have to start this party right. So let's go into the chill out zone and meet up with our friends. Come on.
Creative Zone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello! Excellent. Now, why don't we start by saying a big hello to everyone who's watching us at home.
Hello! And we are very glad to meet you and happy that you came to help us with the show.
Yes, we are. And to start off with today's fun, who can tell us what today's show is all about?
It's about wild animals.
A whole KnowZone dedicated to my friends in the wild. Ah!
Excellent. Now, Marara is obviously very excited. So, why don't we jump straight into the buzzwords?
Crocodile. Park. Paw. Game.
Now, make sure you look out for these words throughout today's episode and see how many of them you will catch in our next adventure.
Right now, let's go into our first adventure. It's the Playhouse.
Where is he?
Well, I can see him.
He couldn't have gotten lost.
Now, look, why don't you just relax?
But how can we?
So you think worrying about him will make him arrive here any faster?
Well, I just hope nothing bad has happened to him, like getting sick.
Don't say that, promise.
But it's possible.
Hey, I have an idea. Now, before any of this turns out worse, why don't you try and think positive?
Think positive? How's that going to help anything turn out better?
Well, it might be hard at first, but just knowing that Luigi will be here in no time will help you feel better, okay? Now, can you try that?
I guess. So what can we think of to make us feel better?
We can imagine that Luigi and his dad are here and are going to take us to the park.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see all those wild animals.
Like beautiful antelopes and zebras.
Yeah.
Oh, big toothed crocodiles and laughing hyenas. Ha 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 ha.
Okay. Calm yourselves down. There is no need to make that horrid sound.
It's Luigi.
See? I told you. Here.
Password. Skin. S-K-I-N.
Luigi, are you alright?
Yeah, where are your eyes shut?
We're worried about you. We thought you had fallen sick.
No, I wasn't sick.
Why are your hands dirty? And where is your father?
No. Come on. Where are your manners? Can't you give him time to respond to one of your questions? Come on, Luigi. Come sit down and relax.
Luigi, wait! Luigi!
Well, somebody go after him.
Luigi, wait!
We never meant it badly, Mr. Zippo. We just don't want to waste any more time waiting.
Well, maybe it's time you learned something about patience.
Hey, that's my sister's name. What do you want to learn about my sister?
I'm not talking about your sister Patience. Do you know the meaning of the word?
Patience. It's the ability to accept or delay the way things turn out without suffering, being angry, or getting upset.
And that is right.
Mrs. Zippo, we really appreciate your lessons, but we're getting late.
Yeah, we have to get going before the animals sleep.
There you go again, becoming impatient. It just happens to be the opposite of being patient.
If I may say something. First, sorry I'm late. I was just trying to help my dad so then he can fix the car. That's why my hands are so greasy.
Why? What happened to his car?
We don't know. We were coming to pick you up and then the car refused to start. I even left him still there fixing the car with a mechanic.
Wait, does that mean... Oh man, you're not going to the park?
I'm really sorry.
The way I wanted to see all those animals.
With your beautiful fur and shiny big teeth.
I'm really sorry. I promise you.
Now. Your friends cannot blame you for something you did not do. And it wasn't your fault that the car got spoiled.
But I feel bad.
That is fine, but feeling bad won't make you feel any better. So you need to change your mental attitude. What happened has happened. The first thing you can do is smile. Even though your heart is aching, you just smile. And when it's breaking, you just smile.
But how can we smile when life just not fair?
Okay, I'll tell you why.
It was the most beautiful day you could imagine. The sun was shining, children were playing, and I was determined to go out and enjoy a picnic in the park. But then, I didn't know the weather was determined to change. It poured down fast and hard, and it seemed that all the people that were enjoying the sunny day just disappeared. So there I was, left feeling all alone and blue. I wanted to cry, but something inside me just said, don't.
But why didn't you just cry? After all, your day was ruined.
Because I remembered the rain would always go away and the sun was bound to come out again. So I just sat there and enjoyed the rain till I saw a rainbow begin to spread from one end of the sky to, guess where it landed? You will never guess. The rainbow ended right at my feet. You can't imagine how happy I was.
Wait a minute. Mr. Zippo, you mean to tell us you have a treasure chest hidden in here?
That is right.
But where have we done it?
Yeah, and how comes I've never seen it and we're always playing here?
I really don't trust Mr. Zippo.
Have I ever lied to you? No. Well, that means that maybe you have not looked hard enough. Now, come on. Whoever finds the treasure chest will win the title of the best pirate.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell us that you want us to play a game? In here?
But you always say we're missing your house.
Well, maybe, just this once.
Yay! And so that day ended with us playing a fun game. And though no one ever won the title of Pirate of the Playhouse, we sure did end up having a lot of fun.
From Playhouse, this is Quizzy Quiz.
Why were the children impatient? The children were impatient because they were waiting for Luigi and his father. How did Luigi's hands become dirty? Luigi's hands became dirty while he was helping his dad fix the car.
That was a very entertaining story. Now, did you all enjoy it?
Yes!
Excellent. You know, I enjoyed it too. Now, for you watching at home, I hope that you also enjoyed Quizzy's quiz. Now, the question is, how many questions did you get right in Quizzy's quiz?
Oh, Charlie, I got a few of them and I am still working on it.
Well, right now it's time for us to visit the learning zone and see what wordplays Chapendo has lined up for us.
That's right. When we say cool,
You say words.
cool,
Words!
cool.
Words!
Hello everyone.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Welcome to Cool Words.
Whoa, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara.
Now, how are you doing today?
I am fine, thank you, Marara.
I wonder what we are learning today because last time I really enjoyed the lesson.
Aha, that's good to know, Marara. Now today's lesson is connected to the last one we had. We shall be comparing the sizes of different things, including animals, as well as making simple sentences to describe animals. Now to start us off, look at the pictures of animals on the board and think about the things you know about them. For example, the zebra has got black and white stripes. Now, who would like to go next with the cheetah? Yes, Ndirango?
A cheetah can run as fast as a car.
Ah, that's a great example. Okay. So what about the crocodile? Who wants to go next? Yes, Jaraha?
A crocodile lived in big rivers.
Aha, that's right. Excellent. Okay, what about the rhino? Yes, Wanjiro?
The rhino can run faster than a human.
Aha, that's absolutely right. Okay, and next, Marara, do you want to tell us about your family?
Oh, yes. A lion's roar can be heard from miles.
All right, very excited there. And the last one, the elephant. Who wants to tell us something about the elephant? Yes, Njenga?
An elephant can eat over 200 kilograms of food per day.
Super work, everyone. I see you took your time to find out some more information about these animals. Okay, moving on. I have 3 pencils with me. Okay, now I can compare their sizes by using the adjective long. So this pencil is long, this pencil is longer, and this pencil is longest. All right, so Njenga, can you compare the books for us?
This book is big, this book is bigger, this book is biggest.
Excellent. Now notice the change in spelling. What happens to the word long and big? Yes, Jaraha?
You add ER or EST.
That's right, Jaraha. With an adjective, by adding the letters ER or EST, we're showing that we're comparing objects using that adjective. However, not all adjectives need to have ER and EST added to them. Now look at the following adjectives: tall, big, small, fast, slow. Now use these adjectives to compare 2 or 3 animals. So who wants to go first?
The gazelle is tall, the zebra is taller, and the giraffe is the tallest.
Well done, Marara. Who would like to give us another comparison? Yes, Wanjiro?
A lion is big, a rhino is bigger, and an elephant is biggest.
Aha, well done. That's a great comparison. Someone else? Yes, Njenga?
A rabbit is small, a squirrel is smaller, a mouse is smallest.
Excellent job, everyone. Well, join us later for some more cool words where we will play an animal guessing game. Why don't you take some time to gather all your facts about wild animals? Well, right now, though, it's time to take another trip with Speedy.
That's right. It's time for Out There.
I love wild animals. Over the time, I've visited so many places, including game parks, enjoying our beautiful surroundings and these wonderful creatures who live in it. Whether they are water animals or wild animals, they are simply beautiful, and it is such a pleasure watching them go around their business as usual. But one thing that usually amazes me is their different skin coverings. I've noticed some have fur, while others have feathers like birds. And if you look keenly, others have scales, for example, snakes and fish. Animals, just like human beings, are grouped in families. And the main thing that is used to tell one family apart from the other is the type of skin covering. Try and feel the texture of your skin. Is it smooth or is it rough? Mine looks and feels so different from the tortoises and from the bark of trees. For many animals, their skin is different, and each skin covering is useful in many ways. My friends here use their shell, which is a hard covering on their body, to hide from their enemies and protection from unkind weather. So, the skin also helps the animals to blend with their surroundings. Scales help an animal to keep warm and protect their skin from getting hurt. Some animals have smooth scales, just like snakes and lizards. This makes it easy for them to move smoothly from one corner to another. Look! Crocodile skin looks so hard. I wonder how thick it is. This must be very protective. Birds too use their feathers to protect themselves. Did you know that feathers are waterproof? Meaning water cannot go through them, hence keeping them dry and warm. And just like other animals, birds also use their feathers to hide in the bushes. Many cats, such as leopards and cheetahs, wait hidden away among the leaves until their prey is within striking distance. What about the elephant? How is their skin? An elephant's skin is very thick. But why do they need such a thick skin? Elephants need a thick skin to hold together their body weight too, as they are very big. However thick elephant skin is, it is so sensitive. Sometimes, to protect themselves from harsh weather, like hot sun, they cover themselves with mud. It's actually called the mud bath. We human beings, we have to take care of our skins. Well, our skins are very important, just like the animals. So let's keep our skins protected. That's it for today. So until next time, goodbye.
Thank you very much, Speedy. That was a wonderful adventure. You know, I wonder how many things we would never have seen if it wasn't for Speedy.
I wonder how many different kinds of wild animals Speedy saw on his travels this time.
He must have seen a lot. You know, Speedy loves wild animals just as much as you do, Marara.
Oh, hey. Speaking of things that Marara loves, it's time for us to get ready to go on another exciting adventure into Math's world.
And I have my pencil and paper.
Well then, let's get set and ready. It's time for
the Number Pool Game! Welcome everyone. It's time to dive into the number pool and have fun with numbers.
And today it's all about addition.
Team, are you ready?
Yes!
So what you have to do is roll the dice.
Now, when you roll the dice, you then have to add up the numbers that are facing upwards. Now, in this example, that would be 5 plus 3, which is 8.
All right, then run to the number pool and find the answer hidden amongst the balls and take that to Janet.
Now, after your turn, you have to go back to the number team, tag the next team member so that they can go up to Charlie and get to roll the dice.
Now, you only have 30 seconds. That's 30 seconds to roll the dice. Figure out the solution in your head, then find the solution in the number pit. Take the answer to Janet and then tag the next team member like this.
All right, now if you get all the additions right, you get to take away these fabulous books back to your school.
Yes, you do, and not forgetting that, Marara, you've got some very special prizes for each one of the team members.
That is true. Now, if you hear this noise, then you know that you are out of time. And for you watching us at home, make sure that you play along and see if you can keep up with our number team.
Now, the only question is, number team, are you ready?
Yes! All right. So let's roll the dice.
Team leader 10, you're up first. Here you go. Roll the dice.
And she rolls and we have...
Wait, it's settling. It's a 6 and a 2. What is 6 plus 2?
11.
6 plus 2. 6 plus 2. That's a 6 and that's a 2. I hear 8. 8. Okay, find the 8.
Go. Find the number 8. Look for 8.
That was quite fast. Tag the next team member.
All right. Dirangu, it's your turn. Roll the dice.
And Dirangu rolls and we have...
4 and 1. What's 4 plus 1?
5.
Find the 5.
Okay, find 5.
Find the 5. There you go.
Give it to Janet.
Oh, thank you, Janet.
Tag the next team member. Gerard, it's your turn now. Roll the
And
dice.
Gerard rolls and we have...
A 5 and a 3. What's 5 plus 3? 8. Oh, is there another 8?
Find
Find
8.
Yeah?
Oh, whoa.
Wow,
That was really fast.
That's a 3. Find an 8.
Find
There you
8.
go. Take the 8 to
Thank you, Janet. That was really fast.
Jenga, it's your turn now. Come on. You have one more roll left. Now
And
roll those dice.
He rolls and we have...
We have a 5 and a 5. What's 5 plus 5?
10.
Find the 10.
And find the number 10. Find the number 10.
Get through.
Find the number 10.
Go right inside. Step into
Find
the there you
the...
go.
Yeah, keep that together. Okay.
Ooh, time is up. Now let's get to find out how the numbers are. That first person to roll the dice. 10, you rolled 6 and 2. 6 plus 2 is what?
8.
6 plus 2 is what?
8.
Okay, let's see if that's...
It is
oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, it is 8.
Very good. I did see the team helping you out on that one. Well done. Second person to roll the dice, Dirangu. You rolled 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is what?
5.
Ooh, he looks very confident. I like that. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Well done. So far, so good. The number team is doing very well. Third person to roll the dice, Jeraha. You rolled 5 and 3. 5 plus 3 is what?
8.
Looks like 8 is a lucky number today. Are you sure you gave us an 8?
Yes.
Are you sure? All right, let's just find out. Oh, there you are. There you are. I could see you were getting a bit scared. Last person to roll the dice, Jenga. You rolled 5 and 5. Interesting rolling there. 5 plus 5 is what?
10.
I'm not even going to argue with him. Let's just check that out. Well done. Number team for getting all that 1, 2, 3, 4 sums correct. Now let's clap for them.
Now, number team, you have performed very well, answered all 4 questions correctly, which can only mean one thing. Team leader 10, come on up. Congratulations, you and your team did very well. Here are your books. Show everyone who's at home a round of applause.
All right, and that is not all. You each get a storybook just for taking part. Come and get your storybooks. Come.
You know, I cannot even lie to you. This has to be my favorite maths game ever.
It's quite exciting, but let's go and check out our girl.
Yes, it's time to visit with Dunia and see where she's taking us on.
It's our world.
Hello everybody, you are back on our world with me, Dunia. So today we are going to meet a useful domestic animal. A domestic animal is usually found at home. Most domestic animals are friendly to humans. They can be a pet, like a dog or a cat, but also can be a farm animal such as a cow, sheep, or a chicken. A chicken is a type of bird. It comes from an egg. It has wings, a beak, and lots of feathers. Although a chicken has wings, it cannot fly very far, only enough to jump high like over a fence. A female chicken is called a hen, and baby chickens are called chicks. Hens lay eggs. They then sit on the egg for 21 days. This means the baby chick, which is growing inside the egg, is kept warm and safe until it is strong enough to break out of the egg using its beak. A male chicken is called a cockerel. Cockerels are usually bigger and have brighter feathers than a hen, and they make much more noise. Cockerels make a noise called crowing. It is loud and lets all the other chickens know that he is the boss. This noise is different to the noise a hen makes, which is softer sounding and called clucking. A group of chickens is called a flock. Chickens like to live in flocks rather than on their own. They like to have lots of room to move about in. Chickens that are kept in small spaces all the time or are tied up get scared and unhappy. Chickens like to lay eggs somewhere dark, safe and private because they do not like other chickens watching them. It is good to provide them with space to make sure you get lots of eggs, like these chicken homes. We should always keep the food and water for chickens off the ground, like this hanging feeder. This makes sure the water and food stays clean, otherwise they can get sick and die. Chickens are very useful animals for us if we look after them well. Here are 3 fantastic reasons why we love chickens. First, they provide us with food. We can eat both chicken eggs and chicken meat. They help us grow strong. If you look after your chickens, they will look after you. Healthy, happy chickens usually lay an egg every day and provide good quality meat. Secondly, they make us money. We can take our eggs and our chickens to the market to sell. But be careful. Chicken eggs need to be looked after carefully as they break very easily. Oops! Also, if you are transporting chickens, be kind to them because they are sensitive animals and too much stress can kill a chicken or stop it from laying eggs. Thirdly, they help our gardens. Chicken waste makes good manure. Manure is used to feed our plants. It helps them grow better and faster. Farmers put manure on their fields to help grow better crops. No wonder there are more chickens on earth than humans. They are so useful. I love chickens. That's all for today, but catch you next week for more about our world. See ya!
I enjoyed our world today with Dunia. But right now, it's time for us to go on a short break. But don't go too far because we still have so much more coming up.
Oh yes, now Teacher Pendo is bringing on more number fun.
So do not run.
But go and grab a bun and be right back. We'll be here waiting for you right here on the KnowZone. Welcome back to the KnowZone. This is the place where we have fun while we learn. Now, the question is to my friends, are we having fun?
Yes! Excellent. Now, today's show is all about wild animals. Can we remember what the buzzwords are?
Yes! Great. Now, let's remind ourselves what the buzzwords are.
Crocodile. Park. Paw.
All right, now remember to look out for these buzzwords throughout today's fun-packed show.
right now, I know what that sound means. Teacher Pendo is ready to take us on a number safari. It's time for Hot Numbers.
Hello everyone and welcome to Hot Numbers.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Now, Teacher Pendo,
Yes, Marara.
are we still going to look at the days of the week and month? Because last week I did not know which month my birthday was, but now I know.
And which month is your birthday?
Well, my birthday is in July. My mother said I was born in the time of many wildebeests, and the wildebeests come to Masai Mara around July. And that is how I know I was born in July.
Okay, we'll make sure we get you a huge meat pie for your birthday.
Yoo-hoo! Thank you, Teacher Pendo. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, today we are going to look at time. I've noted that some of you get late going to school, so I will teach you time to make sure that you're always on time for class.
Oh, Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara.
I already know how to tell time. I tell time by looking at the sun.
Movement of the earth on its own axis is responsible for time. We have about 12 hours of daylight and about 12 hours in the dark. To be exact, we use a clock. Okay, now over here, I have a face of a clock. You will note that it has 12 numbers. On a clock, our key numbers are 12, 3, 6, and 9. Now the four numbers divide the face in 4 parts. There are 2 sticks which seem to be coming from the center of the clock. Now the sticks are called the hands of the clock. The long hand shows the minutes while the short hand shows the hour. Now I am going to move the hand of the clock and I want you to repeat the time after me. So it is now 12 o'clock.
It is now 12 o'clock.
Very good. 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Okay, let me just hold it nicely. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Back at 12.
Back at 12.
Excellent. So what did you notice as I moved the short hand?
Oh, well, Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara.
I noticed that the long hand did not move at all, and it stayed at 12 at all times.
That's right. Now the long hand stayed at 12 as the short hand moved to the next hour. Now I will show you different times and I'd like you to tell me what time it is. Okay, Ochieng, what time is it?
It is 2 o'clock.
Excellent. What time is it, Nalima?
It is 8 o'clock.
Brilliant. What time is it, Obiro?
6 o'clock.
Excellent. And Nyambura, what time is it?
It is 9 o'clock.
Well done, everyone. Now, in front of you are clocks with no hands. I will tell each one of you a time I'd like you to draw. Remember, the long hand will remain at 12 and the short hand will point to the hour I will ask you to draw. So, Ochieng, I would like you to draw 7 o'clock. Nalima and Marara, I'd like you to draw 6 o'clock. Nyambura, you will draw 10 o'clock. And Obiro, you will draw 12 o'clock. So let's draw the times I have told you to draw. Yours is 7 o'clock. You all remember what I've asked you to draw?
Yes.
Remember, the short hand will point to the hour I told you to draw. So make sure the one pointing at the hour, the hand pointing at the hour is shorter than the minute hand. Okay, I can see you all done. So let's start with Ocheng. Ocheng, please show everyone at home the time. Aha, and you're right. So that is 7 o'clock. All right, Nelima and Mararo are working as a team. So Nelima, show everyone at home what you have. So Nelima has 6 o'clock. Aha, that's right. And always make sure that it's pointing directly at the 6. So Nyambura, show everyone at home what you have there. Okay, so we have a slight problem here because the hour hand and the minute hand seem to be of the same length. Remember, the hour hand should be shorter than the minute hand. So the hand pointing to the number 10 should be shorter. Okay, so Nyambura is going to make that correction. Obiro, why don't you show everyone at home what you have? Okay, so that is correct. I had asked Obiro to draw for us 12 o'clock, and that's exactly what he has. Well done, all of you. We're almost coming to the end of our lesson. Before we go, I'd like to ask you some time-related questions. So, Ocheng, please tell me, what time do you wake up?
I wake up at 6 o'clock.
Aha, very good. Nelima, what time do you have your breakfast?
I take my breakfast at 7 o'clock.
Brilliant. And Nyambura, what time do you get to school?
8 o'clock.
Very good. And Obiro, what time do you go for lunch?
1 o'clock.
And Marara, what time do you go to bed?
Well, I go to bed at 8 o'clock when I don't have homework, and when I have homework, I go to bed at 9.
Good job, everyone. We can now tell the time on the hour. We'll see you next time for more fun with numbers. Right now, though, the hour has come for us to get creative.
It is time for Creative Zone.
Hello and welcome to Creative Zone. Today we'll be creating some art. We're going to learn about mosaics. A mosaic is a piece of art made by using different colored stones and tiles placed together to form an image. Mosaics have been used all along in history to decorate walls and floors. So today we're going to create our own. Ideally, we would use a graph paper to plot and plan our image. But don't worry. I'm going to show you how to create your own graph using just my ruler and a pencil here. The first step, creating the graph. And I'm not going to use any measure, I'm just use the thickness of the ruler as my guide. Place it at the end of the paper and make sure the line is straight, and I draw a straight line with my pencil. All fully covered with my lines. Don't worry too much about the lines being completely straight, because eventually we're going to cover it with our tiles. The next step, we need tiles. We need tiles. And for me, I have already a bunch of paper here, colored paper, which I'm going to use as my tiles. In case you don't have enough, I'm going to show you how to create the tiles. So I'm taking just another colored piece of paper. And again, I'm going to use the size of the ruler to show me and to guide me. So I place it at the edge of the paper and I draw a line. There. And I'm going to take my scissors and cut through. Remember, the scissors can be dangerous, so please ask an adult to help you cut the paper. And I cut my tiles. Now for my image, I'm going to plot out, because I want to draw an image of an abstract kite. My kite is going to be yellow, so I need to write the numbers yellow where I want my yellows, the black for the tail, and I'm going to use a pencil. But you can also just work with your feeling and place colors where you think you want them and create an abstract design. So I'm going to start with my yellow, which is going to be somewhere here. And I'm going to put the Y for yellow. Let's start to stick. I'm using a heavy type of glue because I don't want a lot of movement and hopefully the paper doesn't get too soft. So I start with the yellow. Place some glue. On all the yellow places. As you can see, the mosaic technique is very interesting. You can create images using as many colors as you want and also different sizes. I hope you had fun, so why don't you try to create your own mosaic piece? Until next time, bye-bye.
You know, I really loved Creative Zone. I mean, it's always so interesting. I wonder what they'll come up with next week.
Well, you know what, Charlie? Whatever it is, I am so sure it's going to be fun and creative.
And I am keeping track. Now, my friends and I will try every new project on Creative Zone. Guess where?
Where?
In the wild!
It's time for us to get set, get ready, and get our brains running for our next spelling game.
That's right. There are 4 contestants. For you at home, we hope that you can keep up with their spelling. It's time for Spell It.
Animal, chapter, building, narrow, respect, meter, deep, vegetable, work.
Welcome to Spell It. Now this is the game where we play with our words and our letters.
Nyambura. Thank you. Nalima, Ochieng, and Obiro. You are about to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight to compete for the title of today's KnowZone Spelling Champion.
The winner of today's competition will win their school and KnowZone dictionary and a very special prize for themselves.
Now, each contestant has just 25 seconds to spell correctly as many words as they can. If you would like a word repeated, simply say repeat and the word will be repeated for you. Are the rules clear?
Yes.
Are the rules clear?
Yes.
Thank you. All of today's words will be coming from our topic of what, Marara?
Wild animals.
All right, now it's all about wild animals, so let's get started. Nyambura, you're up first. Come on down and step in the spotlight.
Wild animals.
Nyambura, your 25 seconds of spelling starts now.
Dog.
D-O-G.
Zoo.
Pass.
Bird.
B-I-R-D.
Hunt.
H-U-R-T.
Hare.
H-A-I-R.
Parrot.
P-A-R-R-O-T.
Mouse.
M-O-U-S-E.
Well
done. Well done.
Well done. All right, Nalima, it's your turn now. So come on down and step in the spotlight.
Wild animals, wild animals, wild animals.
Nalima, your 25 seconds of spelling starts now.
Ant.
A-N-T.
Ear.
A-R-E.
Game.
G-A-M-E.
Hide.
H-A-D-E.
Lion.
L-I-O-N.
Shark.
Repeat.
Shark.
All
right.
Well done, Nelima. Well done. Well done. Come on back. Well done. Well done. Ochieng, it's your turn now. Come on down and step in the spotlight.
Wild animals, wild animals.
Ochieng, your 25 seconds of spelling starts now.
Fly.
F-L-Y.
Rat.
R-A-T.
Skin.
S-K-I-N.
Wild.
W-I-L-D.
Park.
P-A-R-K.
Snake.
S-N-A-K-E.
Rhino.
Pass.
Mammal.
Pass.
Antelope.
A-N.
Well done, Ochieng. Well done. Come on back. Come on back. Obiro, it's your turn now. So come on down and step in the spotlight.
Wild animals.
Obiro, your 25 seconds of spelling starts now.
Cat.
C-A-T.
Fur.
Repeat.
Fur.
Pass.
Horn.
H-O-R-N.
Swim.
S-W-I-M.
Tail.
T-A-I-L.
Graze.
Repeat.
Graze.
Pass.
Whale.
W-H-A-L-E.
Reptile.
Well done, Obiro.
Well done, everyone. Charlie.
Yes.
Please reveal the results.
All right. Now, everybody did very, very well. And we have a special surprise ending to spell it today. I'll start with Nyambura. You spelled 3 words correctly. Let's give her a round of applause. Well done, Nyambura. Well done. Nelima. You spelled 3 words correctly. Let's give her a round of applause. Well done. Ochieng. You spelled 5 words correctly. And finally, Obiro. You spelled 5 words correctly.
Which only means one thing, that today we have a tie. So the winners of today's KnowZone spelling competition with 5 words spelled correctly are Ochieng and Obiro.
Step forward. Congratulations, Ochieng. And congratulations, Obiro. Ochieng, come and stand here. Take this hand. And you take this hand. You are today's KnowZone spelling champions. Show everyone at home your dictionary. A round of applause.
All right, great. And step back, step back. Yes. That is not all. You each get a storybook just for taking part. Come and get your storybooks. Come. Everyone, come.
All right, now after that hot round of spell it, we need to move on to something lighter.
Exactly. So why don't we go and join Teacher Pendo to learn a little bit something new about our words. It's time for
Cool Words.
Welcome back to Cool Words. We are now going to play an animal guessing game. Are you all excited?
Yes!
Great. Now use the cue cards in front of you to give the rest of the class a clue as to what animal you are. I am going to start. I am a very peaceful animal. I need a lot of food and water. I have 2 tusks which are made of ivory. My skin is very rough. Who am I? Yes, Ndirango?
You are an elephant.
I am an elephant, correct. Okay, who would like to go next? Yes, Jaraha?
I like to spend most of the day in water. I usually come out at night. I eat grass just like a cow. I can live for up to 35 years. Who am I?
Yes, Anjiro?
You are a hippopotamus.
Very good, okay. Now clap for her. That's a very long word. Hippopotamus, very long. Okay, so who wants to go next?
Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara.
I am the king of the jungle. I live in a group called Pride. And I watch over the rest of my family. Who
am I?
Okay, poet Marara. Yes, Njenga?
You are a lion.
That's right. Okay, who wants to go next? Yes, Wanjiro?
I live in big rivers. My tail is long and strong. My sharp teeth can cut like a knife. I keep cool by opening my mouth wide. Who am I?
Yes, Ndirango?
You are a crocodile.
That's right. Okay, and finally, Njenga, read for us.
I am the fastest animal on land. I stay away from others. I have a brown coat with dark spots. People say I am very beautiful. Who am I?
Yes, Ndirango?
You are a cheetah.
Excellent. That was exciting, wasn't it?
Yes.
Clap for yourselves. Well, I know that you two enjoyed it. Why don't you try some even more tricky animal clues and play the animal guessing game with your friends at school? Well, I'm afraid we've reached the end of today's Cool Words lesson. Be sure to join us next time for more fun with words. Right now, though, it's time for us to sit back, relax, and enjoy another story.
That's right, it's time for Story Zone.
Welcome. This is the story of Lost in the Forest. My name is Nelly. I am standing next to my father. My father's name is Wafwa. I play with my mother Nahasu. I play with my father too. Don't touch the ball, Bobo. There are germs in the dirty water. Germs will make you sick. Bobo has put his hands into the pool. The nurse is treating him. We wash hands after playing, before eating, and also after visiting the toilet. We play with friends. It is time to go home. Run to your home, Shaka. Don't go into the forest. It's not safe. Shaka is lost. Can you see the bridge? Can you see the animals? Can you see all the strangers? Run, Shaka, run! Run back home. It is wrong to be alone in the dark. Where is Shaka? Shaka is lost in the forest. He is calling for help. Shaka went playing with Nelly and Bobo. He must still be at their home. Let's go for him. Nelly's mother says, Shaka is not here. He came to your home before dark. Where is Shaka? The parents are looking for Shaka. Nelly's father says, that sounds like Shaka calling. Shaka, we are happy to see you. We have come for you. There are animals in this forest. Run, Shaka, run. Shaka's parents are happy. Nelly's parents are also happy. Goodbye, Shaka. Goodbye, Shaka's parents. The end.
From the Story Zone, this is Quizzy Quiz.
What happened to Shaka? Shaka got lost in the forest. What was Nelly's father's name? Nelly's father's name is Wafwa.
Did you all enjoy that story?
Yes! Well done, and did you enjoy Quiz's quiz? Yes!
Great! And I thought it was all so much fun today. But sadly, this is the part where we have to say goodbye.
Oh, sadly, that's right, Mara. But for our friends, did you enjoy today's show? Yes!
Excellent! And for you watching us at home, we hope that you enjoyed our fun as well.
Yes, so be sure to join us again right here next week.
For all the games and learning that you seek. Oh wait, that's alright. Anyway, but yes, make sure you join us next week right here on the KnowZone. Now come on everyone, let's say goodbye.
Bye!